Here is my Rotary mower that I have been using for 3 years now, and everything works great. But there's some problem to it. Some part broke off, some parts that I had to replace. But today we will focus on the blade. Now I can order the new blade, and it will come in maybe in a week or so. But since today I need to mow the lawn and I cannot wait, so we will see if the blade is still usable and how can we make it better by sharpening it. The first thing that we have to do is kill the mower on its sides and remove the blade. But to be sure, it's a good idea to remove a spark plug so we avoid the accident that might happen if the rotating blade is rotating. It could start up the engine and it could be really dangerous. We will see this blade under this deck, and if the blade is a little bit dull, and I think we can sharpen it. So what we need is we need a piece of wood or brick or something to put it there to make sure the blade will not move when we try to unscrew the blade. Now you can remove the blade by using some simple tool. The tool that I have today is this one. You can grab it and twist it, or you can use them socket things to remove the blade. Or when you bought a mower, sometimes they include a toolkit to your mower, and inside of it you will find a socket key that it will fit perfectly there at the blade and we can remove it. But today I'm gonna try to use the socket to remove it first. Now when you want to remove it, you make sure when you twist on either side, I don't remember which side, so you can try, you can put a piece of wood here or piece of board here. You can put your foot down here to lock this, help locking so this not spinning anywhere, and we can just start to turn. Now remember, if you turn it on this side and the blade go the other side, don't be panic. You just keep turning until this blade hit on the other side, or you can switch the board to the other side. But let's try this way first. Well, seems like it's not moving. I guess it's not the right way. We can try the other way. Wow. Sometimes it just doesn't work at all. Let's keep going. And sometimes if the bolt doesn't want to move at all, you can use the hammer to help tapping it to make it a little bit loosen. Okay guys, after banging for a little while, I got it out. So let's take the bit off from this thing and see what we can do next about it. First you can remove this bowl, and there's a bowl here to lock the blade into this mower, and there's some damage there that I have, but it's okay, still usable. All the blades are not the same, so make sure every time when you buy a new blade, make sure you have the right fit to your machine or to your mower, otherwise it just will not work. I think online you can go find some of this replacement for the blade holder here, and you can replace them to fit other type of blade. Okay, let's take a look at our blade for today. Now, if you can see, this edge of the blade here is not sharpening at all. It might look sharp to you, but no, this one is not sharp at all. You can put your finger on here, it will not cut your finger, and there's some damage to it. See right there? That's why we need to pick this wire out glass. After we mold it, it look like crap because this tear the glass instead of cutting it. On the other side here, if you can see, this one is look a little bit better than that side, but still we don't see any sharpness of the blade. So we will need to sharp both of the side, and yeah, let's see what's going on. For the sharpening tool that I will use today is the angle glider with 60 grit sandpaper on it. Is this kind of disc had this sandpaper all around it in layers, and when it spin, the sandpaper will clean up the metal and sharpen as we go. Now the surface that will be sharpening blade is this way. You want to go from this side to that side and keep sharpening until it's sharper, and you will see the metal will turn the color from this brown to shiny. That means your blade is sharp. Let me show you how to do this. As you can see, this blade is a lot shinier and cleaner than before. Now when you sharpen your blade, you want to go for one direction and keep going that way until it turns shiny like that. On the other side is still dirty. You might have to do the bottom here too. But you can check how sharp it is by just touching it. And you can see it's a little bit sharper now, but it's still not sharp enough. So we might want to flip on the other side and do the same thing and check if it's sharper. As you can see, this side is a little bit cleaner now. Now this tool and this angle glider with 60 grit sandpaper is very, very easy to use. And I don't really use much of the angle glider, but this one, it works for me and I can control it easily. Now, if you sharpen from both sides, you will feel the blade. Now the blade is a lot sharper. It can almost cut my hand. But let's clean it up on this side just a little bit just to make sure. Okay, I guess we are good to go on this side of the blade. Let's flip it on the other side and see what can we do about it. Now this one gonna have a little challenge for us because there's a nick there and the metal go down here on the other side. See, it's bended. I don't know if we can fix that, but let's see if uh, anything can fix that or so. Since the metal is popping out from this side, I'm gonna glide on this side first to just to make this flat. Well, seems like it's cleaning up pretty well and it's flat. If you can see the metal that is bending on this side is gone. Now I guess we can turn over and do the other side. Yeah, looking pretty shiny. And the blade is way sharper. Yep, it is way sharper. Let's clean up on the other side just a little bit more. Yep, this is really nice. Um, yeah, I think we just sharp the blade on both sides. Now, something that you want to keep in mind is after when you sharp the blade for both sides, yeah, your blade will get sharper. But we need to balance the blade. Make sure when it cut, it will cut smoothly and no problem with the mower. Now, what I see people do, they just put a screw to a wall, hanging a nail or a screw to the walls, and they can put this blade on that screw. And if one of the blade tip on the other side, which means that side is heavier than the other, so they would go back and try on this one a little bit more to make it balance. I'm lazy and I don't want to any screw or anything to my wall right now, so my lazy method, I can put anything like this or any metal rod or even a screw and hold it and put it in the middle of the hole like that. Make sure it's straight. I mean, make sure you hold it straight and balancing with your hand. Now you will see the blade. It will move from one side to the other side. Look at this side. Look like this side is heavier than that one. But let's move around just to make sure if it's going to be the same on each time. All right. Well, here it happened again. See, this side is heavier than that side. So we might want to take a little uh, metal off from this side. Keep grinding until we get the right balance. After gliding back and forth a few times, now our blade is more balanced. You can test again like this, and you can see how the blade is not moving from one side to the other side that much. And maybe, with the wind that I have anyway, it's still moving, but not that much. Now, is this the time to put the blade back to the mower? Um, if you remember, we have this nut and this washer up here. You can see the same line that the washer went to on this blade. So we will put it back the same way we take it off. Make sure everything align in the same place, and then put your screw here and the washer here back to where it's supposed to go. And make sure you see that little thing there, and make sure it's aligned good with the blade, so that way when you the blade turn, it will not have a problem and it can help lock the blade in place. Now you would tie this, tie as tight as you can, then you use a block again, okay? And now we use the socket to go over and tight. um don't have to tie it super tight. It's just tight enough for this not to move. I would probably go, a little bit, but not too tight where I can't get it out like last time. Now, since our mower is ready to go, and let's go out there in the backyard and mow it, see if we get a better result than the last time. Well, I just want to point it out to you guys that the last time we cut this lawn is very, very horrible cut. And you can see this is not looking good at all. Now the door blade can actually harm your lawn. And if you look at the glass blades closely, it just not look good. It's got teared up from this blade. Let's see today if we can get any better result than the last time. Let me mow on this side just to make sure, then I'll show you the glass blade after we mow and see if the glass blade we get is cleaner than before. Now the both side is done, and let's see what kind of glass blade that we have. If you remember last time I showed you the blade, some of the blade is got cut pretty badly, but look at the blade that we have today after we sharpen the blade. Look at that. Is that way better than before? Yeah, look at that. It's a lot better than before. Let me find the one that got teared up from moving from the other time. Some of them still on the lawn here because some of them, they got pushed down, and there's some evidence of that to see, like this one. Now look at the tip of the blade. This happened when the rotary mower tear the blade up by the tip because of the blade from the mower is dull. It's not sharp enough. That's why when it hit the glass, it whacking instead of cutting. That's why this time we have the better cut overall for our yard. And that is the result of the mower with sharp blade. You mow the lawn with it, your lawn will love it. and your lawn will thank you for it. Thank you again, guys, for watching Mower. If you like what I do here today, please check out my other videos. Please visit my account to check out my other videos. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.